Good day, everyone. How are you today? I hope you're all doing okay. So for today's video, I will be going to discuss about multiculturalism. So we are going to define what is multiculturalism and its significance. Second, the pros and cons of multiculturalism. And third is the multiculturalism in libraries. So let's start. So the first is the definition of multiculturalism. So according to IFLA, or the International Federation of Library Association and Institutions, multiculturalism is the coexistence of diverse cultures, where culture includes racial, religious, or cultural groups and is manifested in customary behaviors, racial assumptions and values, patterns of thinking, and communicative styles. So it is the diversity of culture in one society. So next, the significance of multiculturalism. So why is multiculturalism important? It is important because it dilutes and dissipates the divisiveness of ignorance. It is important because it encourages dialogue, often between radically different cultures that have radically different perspectives. Why? Because in a multicultural society, there is the removal of barriers between different cultures, and also it encourages dialogue. So every culture can understand other culture as well, because of the understanding between each other's culture. So, and next, it is important because it softens the indifference of tolerance and embraces it with the genuine humanity of acceptance. So in a multicultural society, people can live harmoniously with each other, whether you came from other culture, other races, other colors. We can live harmoniously with each other because we understand each other and accept each other regardless of what you are, where you came from, and who you are. So it is important because it is a bridge between the divide of tolerance and acceptance, just like what I said earlier. So differences aside, human beings, regardless of their specific culture of origin, strive to provide the best they can for their family. So, and to live in a peaceful and harmonious world as possible. So regardless of differences of cultures, of beliefs, of perspectives, in a multicultural community, people are living harmoniously and they strive their best to provide for their family in a peaceful way. Next, we have the pros of multiculturalism. So number one, multiculturalism can help increase tolerance. So why? Multiculturalism can help increase tolerance because you are now open-minded to what is the perspective of other person or other cultures. It may broaden our horizon on things. So as I said earlier, it can widen our horizon. It can make us open-minded to the different cultures in a society. So there are better chances for minorities, and multiculturalism can make life interesting because in a society where there is a diversity, we can learn from each other. For example, a culture can learn from other culture and they can apply it to their culture as well, and vice versa. So it can make life interesting. Like we can learn new languages, we can learn to cook food from different cultures, and we can learn to have to play games from other culture, and they can learn from us as well. Next one, may be helpful to lower prejudices, and multiculturalism can help minorities, and also it may help to learn new languages, and overall it can improve the chances of life. So let's go to the cons of multiculturalism. So multiculturalism may lead to social tension. So why? In a one society of different cultures, the leading culture can may look down to other minorities or small groups, because the leading culture will dominate the society, that may lead to clash and chaos. So there are integration difficulties, and there are language problems. Then the local population may be skeptical, and there are higher government expenses, and there are protests against multiculturalism. So next, let us go to the multiculturalism in libraries. So according to the IFLA, or the UNESCO Multicultural Library Manifesto, libraries serves diverse interests and communities. They function as learning, cultural, and information centers. In addressing cultural and linguistic diversity, library services are driven by their commitment to the principles of fundamental freedoms and equity of access to information and knowledge for all, in the respect of cultural identity and values. Libraries can lead their communities by example. They can be hubs for dialogue, spaces for performance, repositories for expressions of culture, and providers of services that nurture inclusion. So it's stated there that libraries serves diverse interests and communities. So library can be an example of a multicultural institution that serves diverse communities. And we can see that in our society today, that libraries cater all patrons, all users, regardless of colors, races, cultures, and perspectives, because that is the goal of a library, to provide information for all people that needed information, and the equity of access to information is provided by the library. So a library can be an example of a community where there is multiculturalism, because in a library there is no discrimination, regardless of your color, your economic status, your origin, your degree. They will serve you at their best to provide you the information you need at the right place and at the right time. So that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoy watching, and I hope you learned something. So stay safe and God bless. Thank you guys. Thank you for watching. Bye.